So how do you think this will affect the British property market? I mean, I come from Scotland. You know, I've always seen my dad's a real estate investor, in Scotland, and there's always been a good property market. So is it suddenly going to still a great property market? I'm just not sure about what's going to happen with
I think so. I don't think that changes overnight. The market was at the top and it needed a repricing.
Right.
This is the trigger for a repricing, and that will bring more investment back into the market. I don't think there's going to be this cataclysmic drop in the economy or in jobs. There'll be some redistribution undoubtedly, I would say, but it's not going to kill the UK as a strong investment market.
And I got to tell you, the office sector is what's most at risk. You know, retail in London might actually do quite well with the pound lower. You know, even people in our office in London are saying, "Gosh, a lot of my friends on the continent want to come over and visit for the weekend and shop." Yeah. You know, so that could be good. In fact, if you look at the REIT shares, it's the office owners in London that were down 20 and 25%. The retail, the logistics, were not down nearly as much. So it's, you know, certainly sector as well as location, the different impacts.
With the UK residential market, you have to look at it, you know, central London and then other markets. Obviously, the central London residential market has actually been declining since 2014. In Mayfair, Chelsea and Kensington and Chelsea last year went negative. So you've seen a general trend of downward pricing at the top end. In fact, there are only something like 5,000 1 million plus apartments sold in London, central London last year. There are 20,000 set for delivery over the next 2 years. If that's not a bubble, I don't know what is. So, you know, that's a bubble within a bubble, if you like, and that has its own dynamics. And a lot of foreign speculators bought those as investments with the view that capital values would keep going up at crazy levels. One could argue that some of those will look attractive now because of the currency correction, and it might attract foreign buyers in, but, you know, make no mistake, there was already a bubble in the central London residential market anyway. Prices haven't gone up in Mayfair since 2014. In fact, they've come down.
Most of our clients are value-add clients, and they will, I'm speaking to some of them at the moment. They have conference calls internally what to make of the overall situation, and not only what to make of the UK in that situation, but in wider Europe. And my conviction is that smart capital, if I may call it that way, will move in if there are dislocations, because it's the old adage of greed and fear, and right now there's a lot of fear around. Not many people move. As Damian said, there were Brexit clauses in quite a few sales agreements I know about, because the vendor took a view that that's not going to happen. The vendor still wants to dispose of this asset. If he has to, he'll have to accept a lower price, and he'll have to deal with someone who, at this point in time, can drive a decision that's either a UK fund, that is UK denominated, pound denominated, so it doesn't make a difference, or it is some of our clients who are overseas investors who say, I get it now 20% cheaper than I did before, or whatever. And I'll take a view on that risk, and I think that it will polarize into the UK investors who are not subject to any change in currency, and overseas capital that has a higher return requirement and will drive prices down.